The minutes have been distributed to you, so may I have a motion to adopt the minutes as distributed?
I'll second this.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Did I miss anything?
No.
Feedback, that's Mike.
Oh, just shut it. You can. Citizens' comments. Do we have any citizens wishing to make any comments regarding town business this evening? No one? Okay. Supervisors' comments. You should be noticing the roads that we've been completing. The highway superintendent is here tonight, so I think it's appropriate to mention some of the work that he's been doing. But we've also, because of our relationships with the state and the county, I think they've been pretty generous to the town as well. And if you look at Henkel Boulevard from 690, that's all completed. The railroad tracks are completed, going over the bridge between 60 Road and Smoky Hollow Road. And then currently we're completing the rest of West Entry Road up to Willow Parkway. Then we're going to complete Willow Parkway all the way down to Route 31. And when you get down to Route 31, the state had completed Route 31 from the bridge to right to the village. So we've been very fortunate. We received grant money that other towns didn't receive in the form of $468,000. That's allowing us to do Willow Parkway at no cost to the town. So we're getting our money's worth from the state, the feds, and the county, as well as what we're doing in the town. County Terrace is completed, right, Mr. Holm? County Terrace is completed, and I went up and looked at it, and that was a very nice job. So, and we're going to make a motion tonight to complete another road because of us staying on the budget on all of our projects. We actually have some money left over to do additional roads, which we're going to spend it on this year because most likely the cost of material this year is going to be less than next year. So we're going to try and complete as much as we can this year with the monies that we have. But if you look throughout the town, our roads are in pretty decent shape, and we're going to keep moving forward with that. That's all I have. Start with you tonight, Mr. Kudraskis.
I'm going to stick to the agenda tonight.
Okay. Mr. Jurassic.
I like to sit to the agenda. Thank you.
Mr. Moore.
I will also thank you everyone for showing up though, and thanks for watching on PAC-B.
Department head report, Mr. Rosigno.
Hi.
Nothing. Mr. Merrill.
Kickball is done. Pickleball registration's closed at 60. So pickleball tournament is next Saturday, the 11th.
Are we charging admission? No admission for that, it's free.
I mean, if you want to come in and watch, I'm glad.
Free to the public.
Yes, it is free. It's free to watch.
Okay.
Yes. We've begun planning with assistance from Shelley Hoffman with 315 Realty and Park Home and Community to keep the Halloween window painting program going.
Great.
So planning has begun for that. That's pretty much it for the park. And then I did want to just publicly thank the Baldwinsville Volunteer Fire Department, Northwest Station 3. They came to the park on Monday and gave us a hand with running a new cable through our 30-foot flagpole. So,
Yeah, they're always helping
and
us
then
out.
they turned it into a training
Yeah.
session. So.
Yeah, they're always helping us out. We
Very
appreciate
helpful.
their help. Mr. Hull.
As an addition to some of the roads he mentioned, Henkel and West Entry and Willett and Connell Terrace, today the county was paving and is now paved Lamson Road from Route 48 all the way to Dingle Hole Road. And they were paving Plainville Road today from 370 to Dog Harbor. So you got a lot of new pavement out in that neck of the woods, just to add those to the ones you mentioned.
Mhm.
They've done an awful lot of paving downtown this year. So, that doesn't mean drive down those roads at 60. The other thing I wanna mention is, west entry. You know, it's a major undertaking, new conduit lines, trenches in the road, vaults in the road. I don't wanna say a long-term project, we still have a vision of having that infrastructure put in place by the 17th of September so we can pave that road. And it still looks like we're gonna be right there. The trenching work in that is done almost to Loop Road tonight. So they've got some steel plates on it, the concrete trucks were leaving just before I got here. So, bear with us, and if you can, don't go that way. Because for the safety of the people that are working there and to expedite the project and make things go faster and smoother, we've actually done sectional road closings and diverted traffic around some of the other streets like Brundage and Loop, and you know, there's just so much going on, so much activity, and guys in trenches, we opted to do road closure in segments just to make it safer for everybody working down there. And it has worked out well, and job's a couple days behind, but nothing serious. So it looks like we may still make the date. Once we get past Loop Road, we'll go a lot faster. So the complicated parts will be over. Looks like we'll start on Willett, correct me if I'm wrong, probably right around the time we'll be paving West Entry. 20th, okay, 20th of September, we may start cutting open Willett and changing the pipes and moving the catch basins out beyond the granite curves, and then as soon as we're done with that, we'll repave those 2 lanes. So it's a busy fall.
So you're gonna shut down one section of Willett at a time?
Probably the way we'll do Willett is we'll divide the area we're working in, we'll close. And we'll divide next to us either from a median strip to a median strip, or from a road like Deep Glade, maybe down to the next crossover or something like that. We'll keep the traffic moving both directions. They'll just be on the same side of the median strip, going north and south, you know, at the same time to avoid the section we're in. At least there's enough cutovers in the median that we may be able to make it a little better for people to get in and out. We plan on starting that project at the west entry end and go south first. And then we'll come right around the corner and come back north. So that's what our plan is right now today. But we will accommodate the people the best we can, but if you have an alternative way to go, do so. If you don't know another way, learn your neighborhood and find one. So, I mean, it just makes it easier and safer for everybody. That's all I've got.
Nothing this evening?
Oh, Ms. Falcone.
I'm all set this evening, thank you.
Right along. We'll move on to the regular agenda items. We have a motion to adopt the CNY SPCA dog control contract effective January 1, 2022 through December 31st, 2024.
I'll move it.
I'll second it.
Discussion.
Well, the only one that I have, I think this is great that we've got this contract and it's been in place for a long time. And I think we discussed this, I just want to just double check, and I think Dina, this is going to probably fall to you with the website and everything, but the contract that we're approving doesn't talk at all about how the program is administered, and it should. But I just want to hear from you that on a 24/7 basis, and when the public says, what do I do? There's a straight line in my yard, I don't know whose it is, it's a Saturday that they can immediately go to our webpage, and I haven't been to our webpage to look at this, Dina, so can you just talk me through this? Is it clear as a bell? Because it happened about a year ago, and it wasn't clear as a bell, and I think you and I
Sure,
cleared it up.
yeah, we
but-
did discuss that, yeah. So if somebody does find a stray dog, what they can do is go to our website under dog control, and the SPCA number is there. That number is a cell phone number that goes to two dog control officers that SPCA has hired.
Okay.
And they have a van, and they go out, if it's not during work hours, they'll go out and find the dog or find the problem. But if it is, they'll call me and they'll say, is this dog licensed? Does this dog have this rabies? And then we'll try to coordinate with the owner and get the dog back to the person.
So can I just ask you to just make sure that at any time that one of those numbers is going to get answered? I just want to double
Yeah.
check with SPCA.
If it doesn't, he calls right back.
Okay,
Yeah.
he does, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
They're really wonderful. I'm so glad that we have this in place.
Okay,
I think
Is it a 24/7, 365?
the cell phone number, yes.
No, but they'll come out to the
They
town.
have come out after work hours, well, normal work hours, yeah.
But are they, do we expect them to come out after normal work hours? Especially on weekends, right? So,
They have before. I mean, somebody had found a tag, and found a dog with, the tag was like disconnected, and they called the town clerk's office, and it was after 5, and my name came up, so they found me, and they brought the dog to my house, so I had the dog at my house, like, I'll do that if I have to. Put the dog's picture on Facebook. But we always find a way for the owners, for the dogs to find the owners, so. But as long as they really should be licensed. If they are, it's easy to find the owners and bring the dog back.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm expecting that with this contract, that to Jeff, to answer you, and I think the answer is yes, it is 24/7. So if there's a loose dog in your front yard and you don't want to put that dog in your garage or bring it in the house, and I don't blame you if you don't, the SPCA should be there fairly promptly.
yeah, that's what I want to confirm. It
I want to
is.
make sure I'm voting yes on this with the presumption that that is the case.
Yes,
So
nobody's
they are
ever had any.
24/7.
There's no restriction in the agreement that says.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
They might have done it in courtesy a couple times, but there's no,
There's nothing that says it's only from 8 to 4 or whatever.
okay, good, yeah.
Do we need to add to this contract, you think?
No.
Okay.
It's basically what we've had. As a matter of fact, I think
I know.
the price is still the same
Mhm.
as it was last year.
But licenses are due when, do you know? I just got-
Well, they're yearly.
Right.
So dog licenses are yearly payment, and renewal, but the rabies are separate. So whenever the rabies is up, then people have to come in and, show us that the dogs have been vaccinated.
I just paid mine.
We use
so-
that word vaccine a lot,
Yeah, I know. Vaccinated.
vaccinated.
Is that it? Any more? Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. May I have a motion to adopt the CNY SPCA cruelty contract effective January 1, 2022 through December 31st, 2020.
I'll move that.
I'll second it.
There should be 2024, correct, Tina?
That's only a 1 year.
Oh,
Even so.
okay. That's only in 1 year?
Mhm.
Okay. Somebody move it?
Who seconded
I think Jack. Don, Jack.
Yeah.
Yes? Okay.
Yep.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. As a result of our work session, we added 2 more motions to the agenda, C and D. So may I have a motion to set the day rate for a food truck in Lysander Park at $25 per day, and the monthly rate for a food truck in Lysander Park at $50 per month.
I'll move it.
I'll second it.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried.
I just have a question.
Yes,
So it's at 25 a day.
Yeah.
And a monthly rate of what?
$50.
50?
Yes.
Okay, so now these fees are gonna change on our
Yes.
organizational?
In fact, there's going to be a weekly one as well.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then are we doing the same thing where they pay, they write a check to my office and then that's the same? We're just gonna keep that all the same?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, just wanna make sure.
Okay.
Thanks.
May I have a motion to amend the road pavement management plan for 2021 to include Kramer Road at, what street is it? I can't-
Kramer.
Oh,
Yeah.
and Kramer, not, Kramer Road at what,
Shouldn't exceed 20,000.
no, Kramer Road at at a cost not to exceed, okay. When he asked me if I could read it, I could read it before, at a cost not to exceed $20,000. I couldn't read right here. Work shall not commence until the amended plan is received and signed by the town supervisor.
I'll move that.
I'll second it.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. So there's no need for an executive session tonight. May I have a motion to adjourn at 7:15?
I'll move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, meeting adjourned.